Hi, Tammy here. Apparently I'm live, so that's good. Today I wanted to talk to you about skincare. Okay. Um, so I've been a cosmetologist since the early 80s, and I have been studying skincare probably for longer than that. Yeah, I'd say for longer than that. Probably since the late 70s. Growing up, wasn't really taught about skincare. Wasn't It just wasn't a thing to teach your kids about how to look after their skin and that kind of stuff. Uh, yeah, I'm not going to say anything negative about how I was raised, but there were a lot of things that I'd like to change about how I was raised. How's that? Anyways, today I've got some sample products that I'm going to be using, and I want you to know I have been using products that are good for my skin since I think I was probably 16 or 17 when I started understanding that soap and water are not good for my skin. I have very, very dry skin myself, and soap and water are not good for dry skin because it makes it drier. Soap and water is not good for oily skin because it makes your sebaceous glands, which is the glands that produce the oil in your skin, it makes them overactive. Okay, so it creates more oil as you go along because it dries it out too much. Um, Believe it or not, sorry, I'm fixing my angle there. Believe it or not, when you have oily skin, you need moisture. Because if you don't give your skin moisture, if you just keep drying it out, there's going to be more and more and more oil secreted by your sebaceous glands. So that's just like a little random fact I like to throw out. I have used so many different skincare brands, skincare types. Of course, when you're younger, you can play a little more and you're not so concerned about the lines and getting older. Getting older, it's better than the alternative. Okay, so it's better than being dead, but getting older is difficult. There's a lot you have to deal with. Number one, it's this whole adulting and responsibility thing that's oof, oof, it's a lot of work. It's adult responsibility. Don't like adulting all the time. Last night I was not adulting. I was playing with some vodka. So yeah, I still do those crazy things, even though I am older. So I didn't wear any makeup yesterday. I did wash my face yesterday, but I am not one. I'm very much a tomboy. All right, I just am. That's part of who I am. I like to wear jeans. I like to wear slacks, pants, shorts, dresses, and skirts. Not a big thing for me. They are not my default. I love how they look on other people, other women. I think they look fabulous in them, but the only time I really default to a dress is in the summer months when it's a little too warm and you need a little more airflow. So sorry, that was a little bit personal, but that's the truth. I'm a tomboy. Always have been, always will be. I fought it for a while, but back to my roots. And I do hair for a living, I do facials, I do eyelashes, I do all that crazy beauty stuff. But I want the quickest, shortest, easiest way to do my own stuff. So believe it or not, this is like a super easy hairstyle that I have. I have a natural wave in my hair. And right now I'm going to pin it back because I'm going to be doing some face products. Right now, I go through these phases of wanting to try different skincare. And I've been using some like really, 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 really exclusive skincare that is like very, very, very costly. And this is my last jar of it. And I honestly I don't want to spend like a couple $100 for a jar of moisturizer. It just, I'd rather spend a couple $100 for a whole skincare regime, not just one product. I actually got this because I invested in a red light therapy skincare treatment that I've been doing in my little salon, and I love it. The red light therapy, if you can get red light therapy, I highly recommend it. It just goes into the deeper layers of the skin and repairs. And it's not going to be an overnight, oh, I really noticed a difference, like Botox, but it just it does make a difference. Okay. I am okay, look at my skin, okay? I've been using the red light therapy. Um, and I have been on top of a lot of the newer anti-aging products and stuff like that. I'm always trying them and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't for my skin because we're all different. That's why there's 50 million, well, maybe not that many, but there's a lot of different skincare brands and types up there because how many people are there on this planet? How many people need skincare? How many people, like, it's just, that's the way it is. So that's why we have so many different types, okay? And honestly, so this is, you're going to be like, oh, you're a crazy lady, but I love the world of direct sales, multi-level marketing, that kind of stuff. And one of the main reasons is I also am kind of I do my research about things, okay? Like I research the products that they're putting, or the, not the products, the ingredients they're putting in their products. I go to certain websites and get feedback from them on whether the ingredients are good for my skin or good for my hair or that kind of stuff. And here in America, some of these companies can get away with putting stuff in the product that is actually not good for us. It's, some of it's actually dangerous. And I just don't care for that. All right. I'm originally from Canada. We have like a smaller funnel, still letting some of that stuff through, but not as much. Europe has even a smaller funnel. They've got more regulations when it comes to the skincare, hair care industry. So that's something that I like to watch out for. And I find that I have not found a direct sales company that, well, no, there's a couple, but I won't mention them, okay? They're bigger ones. And I find when it's a direct sales company that has a good focus on what they're creating and don't divert from that too much, they're going to stay up on the science. They're going to stay up on like all those things. So this is one of those companies that I'm actually impressed with, and it's Rodan and Fields. These two ladies are actually doctors, and they actually, what was that one? Proactive, I think, is the one they came out with first. That was theirs, all right? And they have gone into creating a lot of anti-aging products with Rodan and Fields. So these are the products that I'm going to be experimenting with today. I've also used a few different, sorry, I've got a hair on my desk. A few different products that I've used. Of course, who hasn't tried Avon? Avon is a very diverse company. They have a lot of different things, and I've never been extremely impressed with. The only one thing that impresses me with Avon is their Skin So Soft, because it's a body oil and it also detracts mosquitoes. I do like that, okay? But I just find that it's kind of too big of a company. And another thing I like to look at is, where are they getting all these products from? Where are they getting the ingredients from? Where do they have their own manufacturing plant? And I believe a lot of Avon's things are outsourced. Um, Another company that I tried their products was Melaleuca. Um, I do like Melaleuca. They have a really good beef program right now. Like, oh my goodness, they're look into it. Like, just look up Melaleuca beef. It's incredible. They they have um, they have total control from birth of these cows all the way to making them edible for us. It's a whole thing. But I don't care for their skincare, and I don't care for their hair care. I don't know if it just doesn't work for me, which could be. I just don't. I'm not a big fan. Um, their cleaning products are fairly decent, but I feel like I don't need that many cleaning products. So that's another thing. Um, Let me think. What else? A couple of companies I haven't tried that I'd like to. One is Norwex. However, Norwex, I love their microfiber cloths. I use them. This is how I wash my face when I don't have any, like if I haven't put makeup on, I just use one of these, which is what I did this morning. Just gets all the excess oils off, and I can do my new product on it, okay? Um, I love their microfiber cloths. I love all their cleaning stuff, but they've gone into skincare, and that concerns me. It does. I'm curious about it, but I feel like you should stay in your lane. So I've also used, let me think. I got into using Saint, but it is, or is it Saint now? Oh, it's Saint now. It was mascara. That's what it was. And I loved their makeup. I still use their makeup. I've still got some in my little makeup kit here. And I don't wear makeup every day, but I do it occasionally. You've probably seen a few of my videos playing with makeup. And I love their makeup. They also have a skincare line. However, it's not a skincare line that they developed. All right. Kara, who is the owner of Saint, or the CEO or whatever, she had found this skincare line called Milk. And so she was carrying that through them for a while, which I really did like. I liked their milk. It was very, um, I would have liked it to be a little more moisturizing because my skin is so dry, but I really liked it. It's a really nice line. All right. And they are now, I believe that they have been able to rebrand it to their brand, but it's still the Milk product, which is a really nice line. What else have I used? Oh goodness, Mary Kay. For years, I used Mary Kay. As I got older, let me put this on my water here. As I got older, like I'd say mid-30s, I started using Mary Kay, and I used it for several years. Then I had my baby when I was 40, and we moved to Europe for 3 years. And while I was in Europe, uh, I couldn't get Mary Kay to ship to me on US based prices and US based products. I would have had to go over to getting it through their UK stuff. And it's when you're spending pounds compared to dollars, it's a lot more. It's a lot more. So I went away from Mary Kay at that point, and that's when I had a friend who had Arbonne. Arbonne I really liked. I found it a little economically challenging, but I really liked it. I really liked the Arbonne products. They had this one scrub for in the shower that was to die for. Their skincare line is phenomenal. And they are going into another lane of, I believe they're developing supplements and stuff now. So that's something I need to look into. Right now, because I do love direct sales and I do want to get back in with a skincare company, or I don't know if I want to get into the makeup company. I don't know right now. But I have tried Rodan and Fields before. I only bought a product here and there. I didn't do their full line. And I've liked what their stuff has done for my skin in those moments. And now, so up through my 40s, because we moved back to America when I was 43, 44, somewhere in there. And I did go back to Mary Kay for quite a while and stuck with Mary Kay for a long time. And then I fell away from it because I found my biggest issue was around my eyes. And it wasn't helping me as much as I wanted around my eyes. So that's when I found this crazy company. That's quite, I mean, I got this eye stuff that I used of theirs, and it was just like, you know, the skies opened and angels came down and said, "This is it." It was, oh my gosh. But for this tube of it was like, I think it was regular at $500, and I got a deal for $200. And, you know, it was in the mall. It was, and then I ended up talking to this other guy who was an esthetician, and ended up going with the red light therapy and getting all this stuff. And I love the red light therapy. I love the products, but I don't want to go broke. I just, I'm very much one of those people who likes to tell my money where to go instead of my money telling me where to go. Dave Ramsey taught me that, so I'm going to stick with it, even though I do tend to be a free spirit with money, and that's, you know, difficult at times. So anyways, I'm going to get on with trying this product out. This one is microdermabrasion paste. All right. So I want to see if they want me to have my hair, not my hair, my skin damp before I apply, or directions. Massage the entire contents of one packet directly onto skin for 30 to 60 seconds. Avoid eye area. Do not wet skin before use. There we go. That's what I wanted to know. Get all this goofy stuff off of here. So I'm going to give their microdermabrasion stuff a try here. See how it feels. I got that, and I have a peptides and retinol MD technology. Man, they make these things hard to get off of here. You really only need a dot of this sticky stuff. You don't need the full. Oh, well, there's 2 dots in there. Okay. And they're printing, so I wish that they'd figure out that they're talking to older people with this anti-aging stuff, and they're really, the printing on this is horrible. I think that's why they also printed it here to make it easier to read. Okay, so I do that second. And then this one is a lip renewing serum. Last one. I've tried these before. I really do like them. They come in like little blue things that you break open, and it's just a nice serum. But I don't have a moisturizer here in this packet. So that feels like another little. Let me see the lip thing. Twist open the silver capsule and apply to lips to visibly smooth lip texture and reduce the appearance of lip wrinkles. So you can see I have very, very, very thin lips. And so therefore I don't bring attention to my lips very often. I'm not much of a lipstick girl. I'm more of a chapstick girl. Okay, so this one is Active Hydration Serum. Okay. So I'm guessing I put that one on. Let's see what it says on the back here. For best results, raise your skin's hydration level, blah, 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 directions. Oh my goodness. I need my other glasses here. These are my computer reading glasses. These are my smaller print reading glasses, like up closer. Okay, so this one, apply entire contents of 1 packet of active hydration serum. Okay, apply after cleansing, toning, and before moisturizing. Okay, so that's that one. So I'll do that before I moisturize. I'm going to do the microdermabrasion first. Then I believe the repair serum. And this one. And these are Active Hydration Bright Eye Complex. It's a gel cream. Okay. So I usually do around my eyes last. So I like to put my skincare stuff down in the order in which I'm going to do it. That's just what I like to do. So I'm going to take these glasses off now. And I'm going to, a lot of times with these samples, I find that, you know, when they make the samples, a lot of times they can sit in a warehouse for a while. So you want to make sure and kind of squish them around, make sure it's pliable and all that fun stuff. So I'm ripping this off. Okay. There. It smells nice. It smells really nice, like kind of citrusy. Now, if you have an area of your skin, microdermabrasion is going to do a few different things for you. It's going to exfoliate. So I don't know if you know this, but our skin sheds all the time. That's why we have dust mites. That's why we have all these things, because they are eating the skin that we shed all over the place. I'm allergic to them, so it's not fun. So I'm going to use both my hands here, and I'm just going to go around in circles. Oh, that feels nice. So this is exfoliating those dead cells. And another thing, put on my lips as well. Do your neck, okay? As we get older, we get um, my mom call it her waddle, like a turkey. And Delcolette, which is right here. Like this is plenty of product to use. I probably could have done this in two, but you know, it's a sample. Now, my nose, I have what's considered a T zone, okay? But mine is more like an I zone because my forehead uh, doesn't have more open pores. And I used to get more pimples on my chin and on my nose. Doesn't really happen as much anymore because I'm older. That's one of the good things about getting older, for me anyways. Um, so anyways, it's going to, in this area, the reason I'm kind of concentrating on my nose is because my pores on my nose tend to open up over time when I am not doing this. When I haven't done a microdermabrasion for a while, which I haven't done. And that's when your pores are more open, so you can kind of see your pores more visibly when this happens. And you want to do something like a scrub or a microdermabrasion. This is basically, microdermabrasion is a form of a scrub. It's just a little more intense, a little more the microdermabrasion chemicals, and just a little bit different. So when you start seeing your pores are opening up, and you can look in a magnifying mirror, but of course a magnifying mirror is going to make it bigger. So remember that. And magnifying mirrors, I can see the pores almost all over my face. So don't freak out about it. I like to just use a regular mirror when I'm checking out my pores. And if I can see my pores visibly on a regular mirror, that means I need to do something. And that's why I'm doing this. When your pores are bigger, that's when dirt can get trapped inside of them. Oil can get trapped inside of them. And that's when blackheads and pimples start. All right. Oh man, this feels nice. Okay, so now I'm going to open, I've got like a little warm bowl of water here. I like that. I think I'm going to have to get someone to send me some Arbonne samples so I can check that out again. Because I do want to potentially start with one of these companies, but I don't know which one. It's so hard to decide sometimes. So I'm using this cloth. So they have some smaller cloths you can use at Norwex for your face. And when I wipe my face down in the morning, I use more of the polishing cloth than the microfiber cloth. This one, I want it to pick up all the extra granules and stuff. And you can just go in a sink and splash your face, or you can go in a shower, or you can do this in a shower, which is all handy. So make sure you get this Delcolette area. Don't want to have any extra granules all over me. So and the really cool thing about these microfiber cloths is that once I'm done with this, I just rinse it out really well and I hang it to dry. And it's good for a second go. I usually throw them in the wash I don't know. My husband tends to use his a lot longer than I do, but he's a boy, so you know, what can you expect from a boy? Ah, my lips. So when you're working on your skin as you get older, you know, it's gravity that's pulling us down, right? So you want to work up. And another thing about working up, when you're doing skincare, you want to work up because we've got hairs, okay? And most of our hairs on our face go down. So you want to get the product underneath those hairs, all right? When you're doing makeup, you want to go down with it because you want those hairs to lay down. Just the way it is. Okay, so now what am I doing? I'm gonna leave my glasses again. Now I'm doing, oh, the little blue thing. The Intensive Renewing Serum. Like I say, I've used this one before. I really like it. It just comes in this little blue guy and twist it open. If you can twist it open. Okay, so I've got it opened. Take these off again. Now I'm going to just put like little dots of serum. You can just squish it into your hand. Well, I do it on your fingers. And just lightly spread it out. Oh, that feels nice. You don't want it right around the eyes, like go top of eyebrow and cheekbone, okay? So don't take it any closer to the eyes. And that's more, when they say that, it's more about the eyes get irritated so easily. It's not really about that skin's delicateness, okay? Some products it is about that skin's delicacy, delicateness. I don't know. It's about how delicate that skin is. How's that? Now this one's the lip one. If I can get it out of here. Come here. Woo! It's a little silver guy. See, it's a little silver guy. Craziness. So I'm gonna twist this guy off. Feels good, but it kind of, I guess because I have such small lips, there's a lot of product here. That one's different. I'm just going to use this to wipe off my hands in between. Now, active hydrating serum. Again, I have to put my glasses on. See what I'm doing here. How do you open this sucker up? Just rip it? You know what? I'm going to use scissors. Thank goodness I'm sitting at my desk. I'm just going to cut it off. It seems, oh, there's some serum right there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I have to tell you, my skin feels so smooth right now. I'm kind of liking how the fruit and the fruit is making my skin feel. Yeah, when you have these samples, get it all out. Use it everywhere. All right. So that's my third one. Now I'm going to use my moisturizer. This is my glued on really well. So this is my last one of this. I had two. But you know, I have to say, as expensive as it is, it sure does last. Because when did I get this? It was Christmas time. A year and a half ago, I guess. My other container lasted me because I use it all. Like I'm just like, no, I'm not wasting any money. And they have this cute little tool for you don't need very much either. Just put dots everywhere. Little tool. Comes with this little guy to seal it back up. It was funny. Went to Idaho to go to a business conference a while ago. It was before Christmas. It was actually I was there for my birthday, so it was in October, and I had the last of this stuff, and I don't know what the heck happened because I was driving cross country. I wasn't flying. Nobody else handled my luggage, but maybe I wasn't. I didn't really have luggage. I had like a bunch of different bags, and this part of it broke. But it's in its own little capsule inside of there. And I'm like, why are you making like, I don't get it. Like, why make the product bigger? Like the packaging, that much bigger than the product itself. I guess that's part of it being an expensive brand. I don't know. It's crazy. But if any of you want to go look it up, it's called Pharmacopoeia. So, done that. Now I'm going to do around my eyes. Now, of course, the eyes are very important, especially as we get older. So, I'm taking this off here. Okay. So, I've opened it up, and I'm just getting the cream off, and I'm dotting it, okay? Now, when you're dealing around your eyes, like this getting older thing really fights with the beauty. My upper lids are drooping a bit more than I'd like. Therefore, they're creating, I can't remember what that's called, a shelf or I don't know. So that's something that concerns me. I actually did, my dentist had a Botox sale several months ago, and I got Botox done. And it did help. It helped pull up, and it wasn't, like I know I've heard people talk about when they get Botox, it's like, you look like you're surprised all the time. That didn't happen, but it did pull up this drooping a little bit, which was nice. I'll probably go get it done again, but not right now. So yeah, that's the skincare. My skin feels really nice right now. I'm kind of impressed with Rodana Fields. I wouldn't mind. I don't know what I'm going to do right now about this. I've got products to use up, but my products right now are very mismatched. I don't have one full line of anything to use on my skin. And I find that as we get older, it gets more important to have a good skincare regime that you stick to. I used to be able to get away with a lot. Like, when you're younger, you're stupid. I'm sorry if there's any younger people listening to this. But I would wear full on makeup, go partying all night, and go home and pass out. Wake up in the morning and wash my face. I do not do that. I don't care how intoxicated I am or how tired I am. I'm going to wash makeup off before I go to bed. And that's a big part of the reason I don't like wearing makeup is because I don't like having to wash it off every night. But yeah, like it's just so yeah, this is kind of like what it's done for my skin. It feels good. I will do more tutorials as I try other products. I did get another product online. And it's supposed to be formulated for older skin, but it didn't feel like this. Like this feels fabulous, I have to tell you. My skin feels silky right now. I feel hydrated. I feel like, holy crap, is all I'm going to say about this stuff. I might be going towards Rodana Fields. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to try other stuff. So I will keep you all updated. Thanks. Bye. Have a great day.